Welcome back. SethBling here. Yeah, all good. So yesterday I got a couple new world records in Kill Bowser, and today I'm going to go for it again. It's the long and short of it. Yeah, there was a small time save added yesterday, about, maybe like 3 seconds. And I'm just gonna launch right in. What's up, Super D? I'm actually gonna wash my hands real quick. Whoa. It's okay. Tripped on some stuff. Yeah, I found that having oily hands can make a really big difference to a speedrun. I should just wipe down my controller real quick too. See if that'll help. Oops. Neither. We're kind of doing some remodeling stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We're actually like pretty much done with the stuff we want to do. The next thing is to get carpet, and so we're gonna have to like clean up for that, but yeah, we like tiled the kitchen and also the entryway, and we did that all ourselves, so that was interesting. A lot of work. Oh, we like poured some concrete in one of the rooms to level it off. Yeah, a lot of work. Brawl rims. I think you're talking about there's like a 2-minute demo of Super Mario World. I've heard that come up before. ROMs. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, probably not. Because isn't it limited to just like a couple minutes of gameplay? And it takes like, I think the fastest Wii U, or the fastest VC credits warp is like 5.5 minutes or something. You can see this is the Japanese version from the logo. Yeah, I don't know how the US version is different. Is it like copyright 1991 or something? Yeah, it's not obvious to me. Yeah, I don't know how it's different. Oh, where's Recon Sniper? What's up, Mr. L? Hello, Lactoast. Interesting name. What's up, 7 Superstars and Apple Hit. Open Tiger. Start a run. What's up, Rick124? The shadow is the biggest difference? Okay. Take your word for it. Is my mic usually this quiet? I haven't changed the volume on my mic. Maybe you turn down the Twitch volume or something. Credits Warp is, yeah, it's different depending on what console. And what emulator. Just had the volume on low. Stream is quiet. Maybe I'm just not talking as animatedly as usual or something. Oh, jeez. That's pretty bad. Okay. Well, it's gonna be slow. But... Alright. Well, that all should have been correct, but it was definitely a bit slow. Yeah, that second guy falling off the ledge is really bad. Doesn't happen very often. Why did I do that? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I scrolled. Wasn't right. Whoops. Okay. Cool. Well. It should warp. Is this more difficult than Credits Warp? No, this is easier. Than the world record Credits Warp strats. It's a lot easier. Oops. Oh, that's a soft lock. That's not technically a soft lock. No, it is technically a soft lock. I have no way of... actually, there might be a way to, like, do that. I tried to... yeah, anyway. Oh, right, plus it's... I get this, but anyway. The warp... That was, like, my third run of the day, so warping on the third run of the day is pretty sweet. Usually it takes a few runs to get anything to go to Bowser. You thought I would notice the shadow on the Japanese logo? I don't know. It's not really an important detail. It's like, it doesn't matter to me in any way. I tend to pay a lot more attention to things that have some like impact on my, you know, on my life. But yeah, I ended up a little too close to that Yoshi block. The Brawl emulator, I'm sure, is the same emulator that the Virtual Console runs. Does the music ever get annoying? Nah, I'm like constantly whistling the music off stream. It's just become a part of my life now. Ugh. Well, that wasn't great. And that wasn't either. Oh my god. Wow. That was horrible. That's not how I want that to go. Doing something slightly different there. Okay. That was fine. That was pretty good. This run's not bad. Oh, huh. Missed the item spot. Yeah, I mean, I was like three or 4 seconds behind, but disco. How is this different from the sub-minute warp I did a year or so ago? I warped to Bowser and then fight Bowser with a cloud. I also do shell spits, which we don't do in the credits warp anymore. Man, I kind of hate that follow age command. It just does not add a lot to the discussion. You feeling sub 2 minutes this stream? Alright, alright. Yeah, but Deathstroke, then it wouldn't spam the chat. Yeah, I think we should remove the command. Maybe not just for a bit. Disco. Welcome back, Greasy Woot here. Welcome to the stream for your first time. And thanks for subbing for 57 months in a row. I'm playing the Japanese version of the game because I think it's required for the setup to work. Because text is faster. That's sometimes why speedrunners use the Japanese version of games, but that's not why I'm using the Japanese version. It's because the code is slightly different between the two games. Two versions. You were watching Kit Boga a few weeks ago and he was talking about me. I actually had a little Twitter discussion with him, or yeah, private message thing with him. And we talked about actually me going on his stream sometime and just being a guest on the stream, but oh, that's not gonna work. No, I'm just gonna reset. Kind of fizzled out. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I could ping him about it and whatever. He said that there are some like Minecraft scams that we could try and, you know, take a look at or something. But I just checked out his stream before I went live, but he was just ending his stream. So Yeah, Kit's a great streamer. For those who aren't aware, Kit Boga does like it's called scam baiting, and it's great stuff. He basically occupies as much scammer time as he can. He'll call up scammers and just like pretend he's an old lady or whatever. It's really good. Aw, man. Ugh. That sucks. Alright, this was a good run, but I just couldn't land on the right pixel there. And that's a really important one to get pretty quick. I'm not 100% sure I was on the right pixels for those, actually. But we'll see, I guess. Guess we won't see. I didn't see him redeem the cards today. Come on. Stupid. God, this is gonna destroy the stream, isn't it? Okay, I think it's still thinking. Okay. I spent $700 on stupid capture hardware that is just so unreliable. It's like pretty good hardware when it works, but ugh, it's really frustrating to spend that much and just like. The problem is it's also Japanese and like they put out firmware updates, but I feel like I have no way of telling if they're actually fixing the issues. And this stuff is just so hard to debug too. Like all the menus are in Japanese. Well, they're kind of in Japanese. Some of the things are in English. Oops. Okay, that was good actually. Nice. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Didn't want to go too fast there. For reasons. Shoot. I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was right. Alright, this is really fast. Oh, my timer's not on. What? Alright. That's okay. I can retime the run if I need to. That's so slow. Oh well. Still might be ahead. Those super fast spits. Oh my god, that was horrible. Ugh. That was a really bad attempt at the item swap. Thank you, Rognus82 for $5. Loved watching your 11 exit runs when you used to do them. Hope to see you stream more often. Well, I've been streaming a fair amount the last week or so, but I don't know how. Never know how consistent I'm gonna end up. Oh, I see. That's why it didn't. The timer didn't start. Here, let's just. I didn't have it selected. Why didn't I have it selected? No, it's just frozen? Oh, it's just frozen. Cool. Oh, I know why it's frozen. Sorry about that. There was a woodpecker pecking on our roof. I hope that scared it away. We'll see. Usually I like run outside and yell at it, which the neighbors I'm sure love. Okay, I don't know. I don't hear it anymore. Right, it crashed. Okay. Just like have to hard kill the process. I think I hear it again. So it crashed because my monitor, like whenever I like unplug or replug in a monitor, it crashes. Okay, so I lost a couple of runs worth of record, but that's fine. Okay. Thanks Deathstroke for another for $5. Thanks for all the entertainment over the years. First video I ever saw was Rock'em Sock'em with Etho, and enjoyed him ever since. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was good though. I was back in the Minecraft season 4 times. That was a really good time. Okay. Yeah, it's really obnoxious that like my capture hardware failing causes this cascade that makes me lose a bunch of data in my splits program. But percussive maintenance, yeah. I think I hear the bird again. Welcome back, Team Pingu here. Thanks for subbing. Thank you very much. I hear it again, but it's not doing much, so it's like testing different spots that it wants to peck. After this round, I'm gonna have to go out. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and yell at it. One sec. Yeah, it was. There were 2 of them. I think they were trying to build a nest or something. Could you hear me? Probably not. What do I yell at them? Disco? I yelled disco. I yell like, hey, get off the roof. That's right. Fly away. I'm a predator. I'll get you. That's generally the sort of thing I yell. Let them know what's up. If you guys have any suggestions for things I should yell at them, that's welcome. Things that, you know, things that'll make them less likely to come back, pick on the roof. If you come back, I'll be upset. That'll show them. I like it. Disco. I know where you live. Mr. L with the tough love. Oh, that didn't look right. Where's that? I don't think that Koopa was right. I'm not confident enough to give up the run though. But if it doesn't work, that's why. No. Okay. Well, this is gonna be slow now. Maybe I should not do it that way. Okay, well that was super fast. That actually saved me a lot of time there. I might actually be on PB pace now. Okay, yeah. The Koopa was off. I'm a predator. You can write your okay, first of all, 250 words is like nothing. Just do your essay. Turn off the stream, do your 250 word essay, and then come back. Because that's not something you should be procrastinating. That's just like, get it over with. Get it over with. You don't have to feel like you're procrastinating anymore. You don't have to feel that sinking feeling like you're doing something bad, right? That's just worth it, right? Just turn off the stream, do your essay, come back. Maybe you like the feeling? No, maybe. How's MariQ doing? I assume somebody somewhere has run it at some point, but I'm not really sure. Oh my god. Siri, cancel. Stop. Stop. Siri, stop. Get out of here. No one's talking to you. What would I recommend for someone who's looking to get into more Java projects? Are you into Minecraft? Because Minecraft modding happens in Java. So, I think it's a really good way to get into it. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Wait, maybe it is. Yes, that was fine actually. 2 more pixels. Oh, that was way more than 2. That was still pretty fast. Alright. Nope. Alright, this run is slow. It's not that bad, but... Oh, really? Huh. Kind of surprised that didn't work. I played Minecraft literally this morning. Disco. No, I haven't done anything multiplayer with MariQ or whatever. How about those new honey block features yet? Then I haven't looked at those at all. I mean, I've seen some pictures or GIFs or whatever. Ooh, okay, cool. Salvage that. Or was there a snapshot today? Honey blocks no longer stick to slime blocks? Really? I keep forgetting to look for snapshots on Wednesdays. Disco, also. Oh, that's really cool. That's because that's like that's essentially what we did with the colored slime blocks thing. All right, I'll take a look at that. That's really cool. I really wish I had made a video this morning now about it. Aw, man. Well, maybe I'll make a video for tomorrow about it. No, I mean, I sent them that idea. Like, I sent that video to Sarge and Dinnerbone. Sarge seemed interested. So, I told them that they should do it. Woojang can steal my ideas all they want. They are welcome. And it's actually not even my idea. It was Mumbo Jumbo's idea. Nope, there's no exploits to shorten the text reading time. Not sure what kind of exploits you think there would be. I'll get the dupe. I'm having a hard time with that dupe. Yeah, I talk directly to Mojang guys sometimes. Disco. Yeah, I'm sure Mumbo's really happy about it. Cool. Yeah, I'll put out a video tomorrow morning talking about the honey blocks. Oh, thanks, Macaru. Disco. Yeah, the thing is, there's really no interaction in the game, like between resetting the console and like this text showing up. There's nothing you can do to glitch out the game. The Pokemon one, you have to do some like crazy glitching stuff. Like you have to do a bunch of stuff to make it the text instant. As far as I'm aware. Really having a hard time with this dupe. Is it worth learning Java? I guess it depends on your goals. If you're like a hobbyist and you want to mod Minecraft, then sure. If you're a professional and you want to work on any product that uses Java, then sure. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of reasons to want to learn Java. No. Alright, that was... Oh, good. Alright, that wasn't too bad overall, because I hit that pixel first try. Oof, okay, I thought I was going to miss that. Okay, this run is pretty good. Ooh, nice. Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, I think I'm ahead right now. Okay, needed to make that fireball despawn. No! Ah. Yeah, I lost a bit of my lead there. Still though, I'm ahead. Yeah. See if I can get in the cloud. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, yes! Yes, that was really good. No! Oh, my cloud. Rip. Oh, my cloud. Oops. Oh, man. Oh, it was going so good until I missed the first phase skip throw, and then I don't know. I guess I kind of panicked. I'm not really sure actually why I lost the cloud there. I think I just held jump too long, or maybe no, I just didn't wait long enough for the. Yeah, I didn't wait long enough to jump. That's what happened. Cloud wasn't going at a high enough angle. We're gonna wait for the credits to play just to see if it was a valid run. Yep. Oh well. There'll be more runs. When it comes to what languages to learn, I don't think it matters too much if you have like more long-term goals of just like learning how to program and becoming a competent software engineer. Okay, I actually fixed that. Nice. Was not on the right pixel, but I fixed it last second there. Alright, that was good. No, come back! Okay, that was so slow. That last pixel. I was actually on a decent pace until that last pixel. Now I'm pretty far behind. That was pretty good though. Still don't think I'm on pace. No item swap, so. Yeah, anyway, so what I was saying is I don't think whatever like language you want to learn is like that important to like Disco. Like you use the same engineering principles no matter what language you learn pretty much. There is a difference between learning a functional versus non-functional language. And functional doesn't mean like it works in this case. Like, it means something very technical, but ooh. Nice, that was fast. No, come back. Ah, I really thought he was going to fall off the edge there. That lost a lot of time. All right, this run's dead. Okay. I'm just resetting. Anyway, you end up using the same general like principles, and those are the most important. Those are the more important things to learn. So, I think your choice of first language should be more about what you intend to accomplish. Disco. That is like if you want to mod Minecraft, learn Java. If you want to write an MC edit, plug in, learn Python. If you want to do stuff with neural networks, yeah, probably learning Python's a good way to go because TensorFlow and PyTorch it's just like there's a lot of support for neural network stuff with Python. If you want to write like a Windows program, use C#. If you want to write a Unity game, learn C#. The most important thing, I think, for getting started with programming is that you should be doing something that you really want to do. You should really want the end result of whatever it is your project is. Disco. Because the more you want the end result, the more you're going to work to learn it. Learn what you need to learn and like struggle through whatever you need to struggle through. And there's going to be struggling. There's going to be a lot of struggling. So like the more you want it, the more you're gonna like fight to learn it. I think that's the most important thing. What would be a use case for C or C++? If you wanted to write like a driver, I guess. C++, there's some native APIs that require C++ more or less, or are best used with C++. Yeah, I don't know, like stuff like, yeah, sure, Unreal Engine. I think like, I don't know. There's some like, I think back when I looked at Connect, C++ was the language that the best language to use, but I don't know if that's true anymore. I think these days there's not a lot of APIs that have their best version in native form, but there are some. Yeah, I've done a little bit with Pygame and it doesn't seem great, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, people use it. Learning C is for if you want the company that hires you to refer to you as an engineer rather than a developer. I don't think I agree with that. These days, I think most companies that hire you, like at a, like high level for software engineering, will call you a software development engineer. So you're certainly, that word, like that title contains engineer and it doesn't contain developer. Learning C is if you want to do systems engineering, like operating systems or drivers or stuff like that. They're just different kinds of software engineering. It's not like one is engineering, the other is development. Like they're Don't you need an engineering degree to be called an engineer? You don't. You donate me $5 and I'll call you an engineer right now. Anyone can call you anything at any time. That's the country we live in. That's the country I live in. It's all just made up. Well, Evil Pause, thank you for the $5. You are an engineer, Evil Pause. Indeed, you are. Engineer Evil Pause, that's what I call you. Man, I can't believe that worked. Yeah, you don't have to give 10 grand or whatever to a university. Just $5 right here. Fork it over. Object-oriented languages are easy to start with. I would say procedural languages are easier to start with. And like object-oriented languages are usually procedural. But I think like the object-oriented aspect is not the like ground level concept that will get most people into programming. Object-oriented programming is an engineering system, I guess. It's a great way to make software that's like maintainable and readable and stuff like that. Modular. It's a good way to do all those things, but I don't think it's how most people are exposed to programming. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily like easy to understand object-oriented programming in general. I feel like I didn't understand it very well until I was at like Microsoft for a couple of years, and even then I didn't really get a lot of practice with it. More recently, I think what really drove it home for me was actually writing a unit test suite for the first time. Like I've written some unit tests before, but writing an entire like suite of unit tests for an entire program showed me the value of object-oriented programming. What does object-oriented programming mean? It means that all of your code is like every piece of code you write belongs to some kind of object, where objects represent various things, whether they're concrete or abstract, or there might be actions or types of things or adjective. Like anyway, and they're sort of hierarchical. That is, there's like base level objects, like maybe you have an object for like machine part, and that has several children, and disco, several children, and some of those children are like RAM or CPU or hard drive. Anyway, it's kind of complicated, like, to understand how that actually works, and it's also complicated to understand how to actually use that effectively. But when used effectively, it is a really good tool. Oops. Okay, cool. That was nice. Oh my god, that was a little slow. Oh, that was good, though. No, not this. Okay, that was all right. That was a bit slow, but it was okay. Oof. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, it did work. Okay. That wasn't too bad, actually. Just wasn't sure I was gonna be able to grab the shell. Okay. It's always funny when Yoshi does that. All right. I'm tied with PB. That's not bad. This run has a chance. Could be world record. Nice. That was a good first phase. Oh, nice. That cloud's way over there, though. Nice. Okay, that was really good. That was a really good second phase. Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't going to be able to make it there. That might be a world record. Yeah, it is. Nice. Nice. Not perfectly clean, because the Bowser fight, yeah, the last phase there, I didn't get the instant second hit. He had to like drop down and bounce. So that lost me, I don't know. I have no idea. It's like a second or something, but still not bad. White rum it is. Yeah, I'm gonna get some white rum. It's really never perfectly clean. I've had better Bowser fights than that. Oh yeah, let's see if we actually play the credits. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's the world record. Cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, the whole run's never going to be perfectly clean, and it's always about just making it as clean as you can, so... That's kind of the fun of it, is just seeing how close to perfect you can get it. How clean you can make it. Yeah, so that is my first world record of the stream. 252.04. Nice, yeah. I think 250 is plausible. I think it's possible. I think I will get it eventually, actually. Hey, thanks for the 30 bits. I am Caliphalis, and Evil Paws, thanks for $5. Official engineer TM Evil Paws here to say that SethBling has gotten a new world record. Pogs in the chat. Thank you very much, engineer Evil Paws. I'm going to, yeah, pour myself like half a shot of white rum and then do more runs. Be right back. Arr, matey. Pick your poison. It says pick your poison. No, name your poison. Name your poison? Name your poison. Seattle. I don't know where this came from. I think it might have been my old roommates. I don't... Was I talking about object-oriented programming during this run? That's kind of funny if so. Yep, new record. A little bit. Okay. All right, well. If you got a drink, clinky clinky. Cheers. Here's to the new WR. Oh, I almost flopped that. Oof. It was Captain Morgan White Rum. Are we gonna retime this one since it's close? You mean close to 252? Nah. Nah. I mean, basically I only plan on retiming in this category if it's close to somebody else's time. What's the world record? This. This. 252.04 is the world record. Yo, I'm Mr. Giles here. Thanks for $5. Congrats on the world record. You're a big inspiration to me as your original Mario video sparked my passion for AI. And I'm currently in my final year of my degree in computer science with artificial intelligence. Well, once you get that degree in computer science, they will surely call you an engineer, but I'm calling you an engineer right here, right now. Engineer Giles, that's what they say. That's what I say. Thank you very much for the $5. I'm glad I could be an inspiration. I do really like hearing when I am an inspiration to people. That's a little ego boost for me, and it feels nice to know that the stuff that I'm doing is worthy of inspiring people. Oh, Miko. Hi. Oh, it's okay. Ready? Here we go. This is Miko. He's a good boy. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, doesn't want to be picked up right now. It's okay. Good boy. He's gonna want more attention. All right, more runs. Oh, high CPU usage detected. Let's reset Update my best times, save splits. Let me check what's going on with the high CPU usage, if it's just XSplit or if there's something else going on. Chrome. Nah, it's just XSplit. Okay. Yeah, I just got a new PB/WR. Disco. Oh, thank you, Greasy Woot. Yeah, that does feel good. You just missed it. Oh, it's okay. You can watch the highlight. No. Okay. Is there a reason for using XSplit over OBS? I don't think OBS existed when I started streaming, so that's why I initially chose XSplit. And ever since, I have just continued to use what works. XSplit is a perfectly good program for streaming. I've heard complaints about OBS. I've also heard pretty good things about it. It's not like a big, I'm not like a crusader for XSplit, but I find it does work for me, so I'm going to continue to use it as long as it does. Unless there's some good reason to switch. What's the tool-assisted world record for this method? I think I might have done a task actually at some point. Disco, just to like see if it would work. But I think it was worse than my current time, the 252, because I wasn't really trying to get it as fast as possible. I was just trying to prove that it worked. I'm not tipsy yet. Just letting you guys know. That has not happened yet. It will happen at some point shortly. And it'll last like a half hour. Do I also use that for recording YouTube videos? Yeah, recently I have been. I used to use DxStory, and before that I used Fraps. But XSplit is really convenient. What's the fastest time possible? No one knows. Fraps was all the rage back in the days. Used to really be the only thing that did what it did. Do I ever miss working on big programming projects? I never really worked on big programming projects. I mostly did prototyping when I was at Microsoft. I don't think that Koopa is good. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I think a sub 250 is possible? Not only do I think it's possible, I think I'm going to get one. What did I prototype? So I started off working in TV prototyping, television prototyping. Microsoft used to have this product called Media Room, which was software that they sold or licensed, I guess, to telecoms that would, they would rebrand it. The telecom would rebrand it. And then they would put it in their set-top boxes, and it was also some server infrastructure. Anyway, so that was like the umbrella that I was under. So we did prototyping, basically anything that had to do with TV. and it was kind of up to us to come up with projects that we wanted to prototype, which was awesome. That was a really good job. Like one of the projects that I worked on was like a facial recognition thing. I wasn't really involved in the like actual machine learning part of that, but I was involved in some implementation of it and like making it useful. And so like one of the things I did, which was like pretty cool and actually led to a patent being issued by Microsoft, or to Microsoft, was I came up with a way to disco. Basically like take, like I had software that was running inside of a TV and it was analyzing the frames that were playing from whatever you were watching. And it would take snapshots every now and then and send them to a server and identify what you're, oh, I don't think that Koopa's good. It would analyze, yeah, it would figure out what you're watching and like where exactly you were in that TV show or movie or whatever down to the frame. And so from there you could sync things like closed captioning or also the facial recognition data that we had come up with. So you could have like, yeah, I actually came up with this pretty cool idea, which was that you would, so we would like get bounding boxes for the faces of the people in whatever show you're watching. And so I wrote some software that would like draw a like stock photo of that person's face over the actual image to basically just like see how good the facial recognition was and like how accurate it was and stuff. And so, so we could like, with that frame perfect like data of where are you in the TV show, we could actually draw that face. Come on, don't. He never comes down when I think he's going to. Yeah, this is gonna end up being kind of slow because of that thing at the beginning. I mean, not too bad, but. That was pretty good. Oh, wow. I'm ahead of my world record that I just got like 10 minutes ago. That had a pretty good Bowser fight though, so I'll have to have a really good Bowser fight to actually get a new world record here. That was good. That was like frame perfect. Bowser's too far away. And that's fine, I guess. Nice. That was a really good phase 2. Wow, that was a nice Bowser fight so far. Okay. That's it. That's world record. That was a really good Bowser fight. It's another half second. I'm just chopping down the world record. Now, okay, we do have to wait and see if the credits play, because if the credits don't play, then it doesn't count. And there's 3 pixels that I could have messed up. Those spits. 3 pixels I could have messed up that would cause the credits not to play. But so for what it's worth, I did just get a world record like 15 minutes ago for those just joining or whatever, and I had some white rum like 15 minutes ago. Is there any correlation between that and getting a new world record? I don't know, but I'm gonna drink some more white rum and we're gonna find out exactly how that correlation goes. Do I mind explaining the credits disqualifier? All right, there we are. It's a world record. Basically, the way the warp works is it like causes you to go into the Bowser room, directly. You know, obviously that's what you see when you die. You go to the Bowser room, but the way that the game knows to play the credits is whenever you kill a boss, it checks a memory address that we call the trans level number, and depending on what the value at that address is, it plays different cutscenes. It can be like beating a castle or whatever. And when you enter Bowser's castle, it sets that number to 31 or 32, depending on if you go back door or front door, hexadecimal value. And then when you beat Bowser, it checks that number to see what cutscene to play. And if it's 31 or 32, it plays the credits. And in this case, it was part of the ACE the arbitrary code execution exploit, that I set that value to 31. So if I messed up one of those pixels in the arbitrary code, I would set a different value to 31 and it wouldn't play the credits. And so we decided to make the credits be a requirement for a valid run, because kind of the entire point of this category is it's supposed to be more legit than credits warp. Or at least as legit. Potentially more legit. So that's the reasoning for the requirement of playing the credits, and the reason why it might not work, or it might not play the credits if I do it wrong. Okay, I am starting to feel that white rum, but we're gonna have a little bit more. I'm gonna have a little bit more. Maybe I'll have a little bit less this time. There's also almost no rum left in that bottle. So here we go. This is how much I'm having. Cheers to the new WR. Oh, could have used a chaser. Gonna cheer with your beer. All right. I'm gonna let the credits play out to completion, as is tradition. No, I've never run low percent. Low percent's hard. I think we started calling it small Mario only or something. Yeah, low percent is small Mario only. No power-ups, no Yoshi. Just waiting for that music to peter out. Yes, I would like to update them. That was a quick series of a couple of world records. I like it. All right, let's do this. Disco. Do I think that I'll get under 250 today? I mean, it's possible. I'm not really banking on it, though. I think there's a reasonable chance I don't beat that new world record I just got today. Oof. Yeah, I did get a disco immediately after the last world record earlier this stream. Man, I've only been streaming for 75 minutes so far. That's like a world record every 37 minutes. Disco. Apparently the effect of Whiterun is that frame perfect tricks are easy. Yeesh. Oh, that's not too bad. That was a close one. Ooh. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm trying to do that, I want to tap B really lightly, B being the jump button. Just because I want to do as short of a jump as possible, otherwise I end up jumping onto the platform like that. And sometimes I tap B so lightly that I don't tap B at all. And that's what happened there. Okay, I think that was fine. Well, I'm feeling the rum. Feeling it a little bit. You'll give me $5 if I get world record on this run? Wow. Okay, what'll you get me if I get world record on this run? Oh, $50? Well, I would have tried if you'd said $50. God. Gosh. Nice typo. No, this one. Okay. Focus. Does it go up 10x each time he fails? 500? Eh? 500? Do I hear 500? What's up, Link Daddy? You just missed a couple of world records, buddy. Link Dad, you were in the last world record video that I had from like a year and a half ago. Showed up like right around the Bowser fight, or at least that's when you first chatted. So, I think the fact that I am currently talking about Link Dad in my current run means that this will definitely be the world record. Right here. It's time. We're back to $5. Okay. Wow, I'm almost up to 1,000 runs of this category. It's not too bad. I wonder if these splits... I wonder if I made new splits when I came up with a new route. Or if these splits are from the old, like, 2-exit route. Okay, that was fine. Oh, come on. Give me the thing. That was good. Nice. Ooh. Oh, this run's pretty good. This run's quite good, actually. Okay, this is a world record pace run for sure. My heart's kind of pumping from that one. That was a good run. I usually look up at the timer after I'm done with my spits, and that time it was 107. Usually on a good run it's like 109. So that was quite a good run. I don't know if that Koopa is correct. I'm kind of happy to reset those runs when I don't really think the Koopa bounce was right. All right, we're down to 5 cents. Disco. If I get a third world record this stream, you're gonna start running some category. All right, cool. How do you get the cloud glitch to work? By doing it, item swap with the charge and chuck while you're small Mario, and having the game not crash. That is the general requirement. No. Yeah, that was okay. That was not great. I just stuck out Yoshi's tongue at a weird time. I'm not really sure what happened there. I think it's because I might be tipsy from all the world records I'm getting. Disco. How do you get it to not crash? It's complicated. A lot of the things that I do in this run are for the purpose of getting it to not crash. Like this Koopa bounce. And this block dupe. And this little jump right here. Those are all just for the purpose of making it not crash. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh my god. This is a good run. Those were some really close things, though. Oh my god. Oh my god, this run is so good. Oh, this run is so good. Okay, I have to stop, though. Let that fireball run past me. I've had 2 shots of, well, like 1 1/4 shots of white run from world records earlier this stream. And this is like the peak point for that hitting me right now. So wish me luck. Oh no. Okay. That was a little slow, but not too bad. Oh no. Alright, it's over. Oh my god. The sum of best just came down by like 2 seconds. Wasn't it above 250? Wasn't the sum of best above 250 before this? That was so good. That run was so good. Oh my god. And I made it into the cloud too. Yeah, that part right there is hard though. Getting the Koopas out of Bowser like in phase 2. There's also the possibility that I didn't actually do the pixels right. I had to rush those. Like there were a couple pixels that I had to rush really hard. And it's possible that they weren't right. And if they weren't, I still would have warped to Bowser just like you saw, and it wouldn't have played the credits. So it's possible that wasn't actually a valid run. But we'll never know. Because I didn't want to beat Bowser the slow way without a cloud. It's the white rum. It is the white rum. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. To be honest, like, shouldn't the rum make me worse at speedrunning? Like, shouldn't it? Isn't that how that's supposed to work? Ah. Okay. I actually didn't need to hesitate that much. I could have shot it before. Anyway, this is a good run too. This is actually like kind of close to the pace of the last run. Yeah, this is actually really close to the pace of the last run. What is happening? Ah, no item swap though. Alright. Need to drink more white rum. That's the answer. White rum doing its thing. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it takes some of the stress away. It definitely takes some of the stress away. I mean, shouldn't it like also, you know, slow my reaction time and stuff like that? Shouldn't it also do that? Uh-oh. I have to go grab that. No. That was too close to the box. Disco. Performance enhancing drugs, yeah. I'm gonna get alcohol banned from the SRC leaderboards. Oops. If you're doing everything pre-programmed, then there is no reaction time to slow you down. No, this run is super reaction based. It's not like it's pre-programmed. There's a lot of reaction. You have to adjust constantly where you're standing in order to spit red shells at the correct X coordinates and stuff like that. close. Man, this run's really good too. I'm having some really good runs while kind of tipsy. This is pretty great. Oh, whoa. Okay. That was okay. Not fantastic, but should be on PB pace. Okay. A little ahead, a little ahead. What a fantastic stream this has been. Ooh, okay. That was good. Ish. Oh, wow, that worked. That was really close. All right, this is on pace. Ooh, that was not good. Well, that's like the last possible point I can lose the. Almost. Yeah, that was definitely on pace up until where I died. This stream is great. There's nothing not good about this stream. Speedrunning and getting WRs to hide my alcohol addiction. Look, that's just between us, okay? No need to tell the kids. How's life going for everybody right now? How are you guys doing? This has been a pretty great stream for me, but how are you guys doing? Want to know. What's going on? Like, do you have, you know, things going on in your life? Tell me. AP Physics is kicking your butt. Yeah, that'll happen. Just gotta stick with it. Just focus on it. Welcome back, Silver King 36 here. Thanks for subbing Twitch Prime. Calc 2 is rough. I can definitely see that. Your first day on a new job. Wow. What's the new job? Tell us about it. That's always a big day. You don't get too many of those days in your life. Hopefully. Well, I don't know. Depends on what you like, I guess. But job interview for a data engineer position in Denver. Cool. How'd it go? Or how is it going to go? I guess no, wait, no, that's not right. How do you? Anyway, I guess I don't know that you actually already had it. Ooh, nice. That's the right pixel. Oh. Oh. Well, this run had some potential, but ideally, it's going to go well. Yeah, fair enough. I don't expect you to actually tell me the future. That's, good luck. Doing some collage while watching your favorite game. I have world record. It's that time right there, the 240, no wait, 251.53. And I got it like half an hour ago or something. You got inspired from my videos to buy a Super Nintendo and Super Mario World credits warp for a charity. Wow, that's awesome. Wait, really? To learn credits warp and run it in a charity speedrun here in Finland. That's really cool. How's it going? Have you started? Playing some RuneScape? I gotcha. What do I do now? Do you mean for a living? Because the answer is this. I do this for a living. This, Twitch, YouTube. Stop being such a God, stop being such a tryhard. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. A little slow, but... Did I find any glitch in Super Mario World by myself? Depends what you mean. Like I found this setup for Disco for this this arbitrary code execution glitch, but like I didn't find any of the glitches that make it work, like the item swap or anything like that. So yeah, I'm aware that the audio is out of sync. I found the setup for Disco. I wouldn't call that a glitch though. It's more of a party maneuver. What's my distribution of earnings on Twitch versus YouTube? I make a lot more from YouTube than I make from Twitch. I mostly stream on Twitch Disco for the fun of it. And also, you know, cultivate a community. It's hard to really cultivate much of a community on YouTube. And I have met a lot more people on Twitch than on YouTube for sure. That is like non-YouTubers. I've met plenty of YouTubers through YouTube. I've also met plenty of streamers through Twitch though, so. I already learned the credits warp long before buying the Super Nintendo. That's cool. What version of the credits warp are you doing? Was there a conversation about telescopes? Oh, there was. Huh. New architecture of a space telescope. That sounds really interesting. What's different about that kind of telescope that you're talking about? What's new? Okay, cool. Land right pixel. Oops. Yeah, it turns out you can't castle through check. Turns out. I mean, everyone knows that, but, you know, it's pretty obvious, really. Deformable mirror. Huh, never been used in space. That's cool. What's the value if it's used to correct for atmospheric interference? There's not a lot of, like, interference in space, right? What's the value of that for a space-based telescope? I talk with Etho sometimes. I mean, I still keep in touch with a lot of the Minecraft guys. We're doing a marathon next week. The Minecraft Marathon. It's a yearly thing. It's always a lot of fun. Last year I couldn't really make it for most of it. I did a little bit. I did some Lego, but Oh, Andrew G, what's up, dude? You missed a couple world records, but we've had some hot runs, so I wouldn't be surprised if you stuck around if you saw another one. Yeah, the Minecraft Marathon's coming up next week. I'm actually flying out on Tuesday to Chicago for that one. And that should be a lot of fun. The actual marathon starts Friday, but I'm just going to hang out with some of the Minecraft guys up until it does begin. Yo, it's run 1000. Disco. This is the run for sure. I did get a world record on run number like 399. Yeah, that's the Andrew G, I do believe. Wait, is it? Oh, okay. That was a little weird, but we're good. All right. Could still be a world record. You never know. Could still be a world record. Nice. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was fine. Yeah, this still has world record potential. I think I'm a little bit ahead. I don't know about now. That was a little slow. Maybe if I have a perfect Bowser fight. Okay. Alright, that was good. I mean, I had to slow down to let that fireball pass off screen. So. Alright, 142 behind. I might have that amount of time I can save on the Bowser fight. It'll have to be a really good Bowser fight. Here we go. Run number 1000. This is a hot run. I like it. Oh, no. That's not going to be a perfect Bowser fight. What? Okay, didn't die, but yeah, no, it's over. No world record on this run. Hello? Okay, that was also pretty bad. I'll tell you in a sec, Aaron. Oh, jeez! Uh-oh. Okay. Ah, yeah, okay. Had to be perfect with that cloud, and I wasn't. So, Aaron. Furious actually figured this out, too. We both discovered this independently. If you hold up while eating that second berry, you get a value of 64, like a Y value of 64 for the berry's Y coordinate. And that's one of the allowed values. So, it was in the doc. You could have discovered it yourself, but you didn't. But both Furious and I did, so I guess you can use it. Anyway. That run was pretty good. All right, run number 1000. Run number 1,000. Pretty good run. Yeah, the cloud fight is real tough. There's a lot of precision. There's a lot of room for error. Just getting into the cloud is like a pretty precise trick. Just bouncing off of that Mecha Koopa. Yeah, it's very convenient and it saves a lot of time. So that's where a lot of the time save has come from. In terms of my new world records over the last couple streams. Also, just like, I don't know if you saw what I was doing where I like ducked and did that jump for the first shell spit, but that one is also pretty good if you can do it. It's a little tricky. Disco. It's a little tricky to do, but it saves a good amount of time and it makes it a lot easier actually to get the right pixel faster. Yeah. You do have to do the 6A spit, by the way, with the with that. With the 64 berry. Anyway, it's in the doc if you want to read about it, but it's basically exactly what I just told you. Do the 6A first spit and just hold up while you're eating the berry for a value of 64 instead of doing the 42 berry, 41 berry or whatever. Disco. Yeah, it's really nice too because that 41 berry or whatever was like a pretty big source of failed warps. Do I like fish and chips? Yeah, I do. More the fish than the chips. I don't really like most potato-based things. It feels weird because this category feels like it should replace 11 exit in some ways. I never know what to think with categories. So, yeah, I mean, the main reason is it doesn't is because 11 exit is something that people want to run. Now, 11 exit glitch list is more popular than 11 exit these days, but like arbitrary code execution versus no arbitrary code execution is a pretty big distinction, I think. It's almost on the level of like EG versus no EG in Zelda or whatever. In Link to the Past, like. It's like a huge glitch that allows for a lot, and it kind of restricts how you play the game to like beat the game fast. So speedrunning as always is about what people want to do. It's not about necessarily as much about like ideological purity or something. Sometimes it's about ideological purity. But for sure, I think this category fits in the hierarchy of Super Mario World speedruns. I think it has potential to become a main category if more people run it. One of the main barriers to that is that it requires 2 multi-taps and 4 controllers. And that's just like, there's a kind of an extra price barrier to that. Like there's really no purpose to having 2 multi-taps other than doing this run. There's just nothing else that really requires that or uses that. Nice. Oh, that was first try pixel. Okay, and I think I can... Oh, no. I need to... That was slow, because I needed to despawn that other one. I thought there was only going to be one guy there, and that would have been great. But instead it was kind of slow. Still not too bad, though. Yeah, that was actually, overall, still good. Still a very good set of spits. Nice. That was also good. Should be on PB pace. Uh-oh. Okay. That was really bad. Yoshi gotta go. Alright, well I'm tied with PB. Man, stupid Yoshi. Sometimes he does that, and I don't know why. Anyway, I can still beat my Bowser fight was not perfect in my PB, so there is some world record potential here in this run. We'll see. That was good. Yeah, that one's really hard. It's really hard to time that jump. It's like Bowser's always at like different positions, so it's really hard. Like you really have to do it by feel. Like where you need, like when you need to jump. It's hard to position the cloud in a consistent spot too. Yeah, that's just a really hard part of that fight. Like getting that to like perfect is really hard. What happens if you get a star and jump into Bowser? Yeah, nothing, I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe if you like, actually, I don't know what happens if you like have a star and a cape and like fly into him. Maybe it would count as a hit. I don't know. Okay, I didn't start the timer at the right time, so it's not going to be like, I'll have to retime it if this run is close. Disco. Since this run requires extra hardware, would it make sense for it to be emulator allowed until it becomes extremely popular? Emulator is allowed. In most of Super Mario World speedrunning, emulators are allowed. You just have to use something that's accurate enough. And you can't be using any features that give you an advantage over console. Really? There's some... If you could bring a block to the end of Mario 2, you could have killed the boss in a matter of seconds as opposed to a minute. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's like, that sort of thing, just figuring out that sort of thing is useful, even if there's no application right now. As we've seen with the cloud in Super Mario World, right? Disco. Like, some taster at some point noticed that like, I think at a ROM hack maybe, noticed that the cloud in a Bowser fight, like, glitched out his AI. LinkDead probably knows the history better than I do. But that was like important to know because eventually it was kind of figured out that you could use the item swap to get the cloud from the Chuck. And that pushed us a lot harder to figure out how to actually make that work. And LinkDead was the first person to actually figure out a reliable setup for that to work. So, Disco. Reliable. No, the scroll setup was super reliable. It is better now. It's definitely faster now, but like the scroll setup wasn't too bad. I clocked my scroll setup reliability for that 11 exit run for AGDQ, and I think I was somewhere around like 70%. Pure luck finding that scroll worked. It's not pure luck. Like you knew enough about the game to try random things like that. That's not something I would have ever tried. Back then I was a lot newer to the game, and I wouldn't have tried something like that. Disco. What's 1012 in binary? Yeah, it was good. What do I think is the most difficult type of speedrun? Depends what you mean by difficult, I guess. Disco. The thing about speedrunning is pretty much any game or any category, as more people run it and as people get better at it, will become more and more difficult over time, to the point where like the difficulty of a game is usually more about how many people are running it rather than like, and the skill level of those people rather than the game itself. That is the difficulty of like getting a world record. Because there's, in pretty much any game, there's always riskier strats that make the run harder. There's just almost no limit to how difficult you can make most games. I don't think that Koopa was good. Yeah, this has been a pretty chill stream. I will agree with that. Okay, so this run is maybe not live because that Koopa probably wasn't good. But I'm gonna try anyway. Oof, that was nice. That was nice. That wasn't nice though. Having to respawn that. Oops. Where am I going? Here. Well, those were good spits. Those were very good spits, but I still don't think this run is live. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, it's fine. Okay, this is slow. That was quick, though. Yeah. Flappy Bird stream was a good stream. I think that was the most viewers I've ever had in that Flappy Bird code injection stream. Okay, I think that was good. Okay, that was pretty good. Oof. Ugh. Alright, well, this run is not great. I don't actually know if that one was right. We're gonna try the message box if this ace works. Yeah. Oh. What? I don't know how this works at all. So I'm mashing right now. The message box has some sort of timer preventing me from actually, you know, going through it. No, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that one works. Sometimes it warps to Bowser, sometimes it plays a Switch Palace cutscene. It's great when a useless glitch eventually becomes useful. Yeah. That certainly is. Which switch? The one time it happened, it was a yellow switch palace. Yeah, it did seem like the Mario was a few pixels offset in the overworld. That was interesting, but not like that interesting. What's up, Clayton Leo? How long till new world record? Right now. JK lol. Yeah. I'm really happy that Furious and Aaron are getting into this category. It took, honestly, I put a lot of research into this run. Oh yeah, Disco. I put a lot of research into this run, and it's a super cool route, and it's actually really fun to run. I'm having a good time running this. Back when I first did it, I was really hoping that other people would pick it up. And no one did. Partially because, like I said, it requires 2 multi-taps. And there's not that many people with those. But it's really nice to see other people running it now. I really hope more people pick it up. It's honestly not very hard of a run either. You enjoyed when this run went to VOB 2? Yeah, that was a whole other thing. I never actually did that run. But that was pretty silly. Yeah, the original credits, or the original Kill Bowser run, there's a run Mr. Cheese did on emulator that was actually slower than the 11 exit run at the time. And he wasn't really trying to do it like super fast, but and then Dots Are Cool did a version of it that was faster. And I think even then Dots Are Cool like had a death in his run, but he still did it faster than 11 exit. And that original route used like very old credits warp technology from like the Jeff W type route, or I guess it's more like the route that anyway, used some really old credits warp technology, and then warped. It did like an overworld warp, so it warped Mario's submap number, and so then he, instead of being in Yoshi's Island 2, he was at VOB 2, Valley of Bowser 2. And then you'd go to Bowser's back door from there. But it was really silly. Come on. Why does he always do that when I wait? No, that wasn't good. Wrong pixel. Anyway, that's the history of Kill Bowser. After that, I did a run where I used the Charge and Chuck Arbitrary Goat Execution to get Power Up State 16. And then from there, I did a Power Up State 16 Ace to warp to Bowser. And that was also an overworld warp, but it warped straight to Bowser's back door. So that was when it was called 2 exit. Because the Valley of Bowser one was 3 exit, because you would complete... I think you had to complete Yoshi's Island 2 or something? How did that work? And then you had to complete Vob 2 and Valley Fort. That looked good. Okay, well, that wasn't great, but it was... I might be able to get PB with this if everything goes really well. Oh, no! Oh, I could have just done it right away. What? Oh, something was not right there. This is not going to work. Yeah. Yeah. I was on the wrong pixel, I guess. Inspired you to find aces in some of the older games you play. You were actually successful in one too. What did you find? I bet the speedrunning community for whatever game it was would be very interested to find that, find out about that if you haven't already, talked to them about it. Am I still posting Minecraft, YouTube, and stuff? Yes. I haven't in the last, month or so. But I've still been working on some stuff. And I will be posting more. Okay, alright. A little slow, but not too bad. Nice. Oof. Okay, well, that last one was a little slow, but that was a really good set of spits overall. No. One more pixel. No! I moved 2 pixels. Ah. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, well. Don't you just hate it when you're trying to move 1 pixel and you move 2? I don't know why that crashed. I found a multiplayer chat buffer overrun in a game where you were able to use it to run arbitrary x86 on clients without them knowing. Okay. That sounds like something you maybe should report to whoever runs that game. I don't know. I mean, if they're still active development of that game. It sounds like there probably isn't, but oh, did I just blast through run 1024? In the jump 11 exit run, you had to manipulate your position to within 5 subpixels. Yeah, subpixel manipulation is, I mean, it's doable. It's possible, but it's not easy. And you definitely can't do it, like, reliably. Kind of relies mostly on single frame presses. And it's really slow, too. Nice. Okay, that's salvageable. No! It was salvageable. Okay. Ah. Actually, I think I was gonna destroy that. I was gonna, like, spit the fireball into the shell that I needed to grab. Am I working on any new data packs? I am. A couple. Are the shells different from a couple streams ago? The values that you need aren't different. I sometimes spit them out in different places, but I get the same value at the end of the day with it. I think it was good. Disco. Oh, you have about 2 seconds to line it up? Well, okay. There's going to be some luck involved there then. For sure. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, that had such potential, and it's just like... This run's just kind of dead now. Well, now it's actually dead, so... Is this category on speedrun.org? You mean speedrun.com? Disco. Yeah, it's not under Super Mario World though. It's under Super Mario World extra categories. We go to speedrun.com/SMWEXT for Super Mario World extra categories. You'll find it there under Beat Bowser. Disco. This run is really fun. Well, it's fun once you get past the dupes anyway. There are definitely a lot of resets very early on. Disco. When did I get my current PB/WR? Like an hour ago? Hour and a half, I don't know. Is what a live split plugin? Oh, PB Chains? Yeah. Yeah, I wrote it. Sub 250 win. I don't know. It's possible. Like, obviously my sum of the best is down there. Oh yeah, I mean, right now. Do I have a jar of PB for when I get a BB? PB. I'll answer that question in a minute. No. Would have been badass if I could have answered it by getting a PB and then, you know, whatever. But. Yes. Actually, that one's empty. Yes. I should throw the other one away. I swear my desk isn't just littered with empty peanut butter jars. Disco. Yeah, there's 2 other people actively running this category. Oops. Disco. Slow. All right, here we go. Everybody always complains that there's no music when I get into this Bowser fight. Well, how's this for music? Uh-oh, Cloud's kind of running away. Oh, that's fine. All right, here's the real music. Nice. That was a sick Bowser fight. Wait, I lost time? I must have split early or something. Now, how did I lose time? Yeah, I must have just split early. Sick run. You remember when the credits warp was slower than this? Is your credits warp time faster than this, Link Dead? Yo, thanks for the 100 bits, Lightson. Seeing this run for the first time, you just kind of... Wow. Yeah, this run's pretty great. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, and then all of a sudden, Bowser. And then even then, you're still just like, what's that weird cloud thing going on? And why is Bowser doing weird stuff? Yeah. I guess it's probably not that weird unless you've played the game before and know that the Bowser fight usually doesn't look like that. Where's Luigi? No one cares. You remember back when the credits warp involved a vine and RNG and... It wasn't the Yoshi egg breaking animation that was big or small. It was the throw block breaking animation. Ooh, nice. Ooh, okay, those spits. That was fine that I got knocked off because I got the spit off. The spits were good. The last one was a little slow, but overall very good. Ah, okay. Well, it's over. Overshot by a lot. Oh, the spits were super good, though. Bowser, calm down. I mean, Yoshi, calm down. Bowser? Oh, no. Okay. If you die there, the fight just starts over. But I don't have the cloud anymore. How much time does cloud save? Like a minute something? I don't know if that Koopa bounce at the beginning was okay. Those are good spits. I don't think that was right. Yeah, this should be a crash. Well, also because I bonked the check. Disco. Did you miss anything in the past 10 minutes? You did not. Will I upload the new world record to YouTube? Yeah, probably. I would only upload the latest world record. Not every world record. I think a little bit of what's happening to me right now is that I'm coming down off of the white rum and disco. It's causing me to mellow out a bit. I usually get tired after I drink, even if it's just a little bit, or sleepy or something. Upload every world record and farm views. Yeah, I'm not sure that would have the desired effect. I don't have to throw the shell above the blocks, but it lets me do the left scroll input. In order to scroll the screen left like that, I have to hold down L and no other buttons. And so I have to let go of the shell at some point if I want to do a scroll to the left. And kicking it up and over the blocks is a convenient way to do that without slowing down to place the shell down more gently. Oof, okay. Saved. Come on. Ugh, I hate that. I got like 4 1 pixel, or 1 frame taps, none of which actually moved Yoshi's coordinate by a pixel. They all just moved subpixels. And then I got a 2 pixel tap. It's kind of frustrating when that happens. That might be too low. Yeah, it can be really frustrating to try and move exactly 1 pixel. What's up, Miss Adventure? Yeah, you don't have to eat the top berry anymore. Turns out if you hold up while you're eating the other berry, it's good enough. Oops. Kind of moved to the right when I was eating him and I didn't want to do that, but... Ah, shoot. Well, that's gonna kill the run. Yeah, that one Koopa being loaded just throws all of my spit pattern off. I tried to actually delay going right so that it would, you know, walk off screen and unload itself, but it didn't wait long enough, I guess. Disco. 2 world records so far today. They've had a lot of very good runs, though. But only 2 actually completed fast enough to be world records. Only 2. Just like Valve. Oops. Oh well. Oh, thank you. Well, I haven't really been streaming until pretty recently. Disco. I like that lurk emote. The Japanese cartridge has slightly different code versus the US version, so it's required for technical reasons. Disco. Just because I feel like it. Does it just like change the whole vibe of the stream? I actually meant to do this because I prefer where it looks like I'm looking looking at the gameplay rather than looking away from it. Feels right? Alright, well there we go. I don't think that Koopa was right, but I couldn't really tell. That looked wrong too. What? Huh. Yeah. Oh, good. Just flip the camera. Then, like, the text would be backwards. Disco. Life Master, the cloud glitch only works on Super Nintendo console. Or Super Famicom, which... Anyway, it doesn't work on Virtual Console. Don't know if you know that, but it's important to know. Disco. Yeah, the text is in the camera. Well, those are good spits. Those are good spits. No! Ah, it's over. Didn't go quite far enough to unload the green shell. Yeah, it's a trans-level number issue, A squared. It's 13BF. You could also mess up the AE. If it was messed up in just the right way, then it could still be a 3-byte opcode, which would not crash the game, but also wouldn't set the trans-level number. Oh, that was wrong. Miko, hi. Hi. Like if it was off by 1 pixel, it could be 8D, which would also be, it would be store A to 13BF, so it would still set the trans level number, but not to anything where I think a like boss cutscene would play. Ugh. All right. All right. This is not PB pace, I don't think. Oops. I'm just gonna do this. I just want to see if something different happens. How do I remember these bites? A lot of it is because I implemented a 6502 emulator in Minecraft. And there's like patterns to them. So like 8 and 9 are story, and then like 0D is absolute addressing mode. And then like AD would be this is a soft lock. AD would be like the same thing but for load A. So it'd be load A absolute and that sort of stuff. Or yeah. Right, yeah. Because 8 and 9 are store A. In general. I mean that's only true for certain like lower nibbles. There's also some random opcodes thrown in there and stuff. And I don't like know all of them, but I know a lot of the patterns. Hi, Miko. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Miko is right in front of me. Hi. Good boy. Miko's a good boy, but he is currently obstructing my view of the game. It's okay. I wish I could pet you right now, but I'm in the middle of a speed run, Miko. Hi. Oh, he's such a good boy. He's moving my mic too. I don't know if you can see him. He is like right. Right there. Nico. Oh, couldn't see Mario. I got a split, Nico. Good boy. Good boy. Nico. Okay. Oh, Nico, I got a split. He just wants a little attention. He's the bestest kitty. Nico, good boy. Oh, scritches. He loves it. You can't really see, but he loves the scritches. Oh. It's okay. He's sniffing it. Good boy. He's really happy. He's really happy right now. Hmm? Okay. Let's put this back. I think I'm gonna end the stream there, guys. 301.87. Not bad. The real world records were the friends we made along the way. Also the world records that I got during the stream. Alright guys, this has been a really fun stream. I've really been enjoying streaming these speedruns. Like this category is super fun. It kind of sucks if you have to reset over and over at the beginning. Sometimes that happens, but the actual run itself is fun, and it's great to just chill with you guys. So but I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you. I got a few donations this stream. Sorry that my donation tracker at the top of the thing is not working. Someday I'll get that figured out. Do I have a schedule? No. I know that it would be way better to build an audience if I had a schedule, but that is just not how my lifestyle works. It's just not how I work. So I stream when I feel like it, and I try not to beat myself up too much over not doing it optimally and having a schedule. Any idea when you'll see me next? Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll do more of these runs tomorrow. Maybe not. If not, you can definitely see me next week at the Minecraft Marathon. That'll be Friday night starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm flying to Chicago on Tuesday for that. Oh yeah, so thanks for the donations, thanks for the bits. I got some bits, thanks for the subs. I think I missed a sub actually. Welcome back, Silver King 36 here. I don't know if you're still here. No, wait. Did I get that? Maybe I got that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. Area 51 and Furious are both running this category, so you can look out if you want to see more of these runs. You can check out their channels. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching.